Hi. I've horribly mismanaged my time. Trying to get some stuff set up. I try to do like a different like overlay and stuff for uh the Pathfinder game. So hopefully this will be cool. What the robot? What do you mean what the robot? What? What'd I do? What'd I do? What happened? You have two audio sources for your mic going. Oh no. How do I fix that? So, all right. Thank you, Des, for popping in and helping me with that. All right. I'm going to go to them now. Okay. So I'm going to unmute myself in Discord so you'll hear. So we got PK, we have Burgerman, we have Des, we have Danny, we have Defaults. Um, it should be a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, I will talk to you guys after session 0 or a little bit in between. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm going to try to help you all out, though, as we kind of put this spell together. And if you have any questions, you need to stop or confused, just speak up, and I'll go one by one personally. There are parts of it where you'll see things in the character sheet, like in the top part, we'll say things like, deity and, class, other stuff like that. I'm not sorry, or deity alignment, those kind of things. Some of those you can kind of make up on your own later. And I'll let you in this world, I'm kind of leaving a lot of it open for us to create together. So instead of things like if you're playing in the D&D world of Faerun, they have their gods set up, they have everything else. Here I'm going to let you guys kind of help me build the world together. So I have some idea for some deities, but if you want to go off and say my deity is Colonel Sanders, go for it. I'm not going to go through and stop that. We'll create that together. So really go off and enjoy some things with it if you don't have ideas, or if you say, hey, I don't know which god I want to worship, I have different ideas for you guys to use, so we can kind of go through it. So I don't want you to think like, okay, we'll have to pick one from the book or do something else if you think something better would be for your character. So let's start off with the page. If you want to see a list of them on that link I sent to you, it should be the ancestries page.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And let's go down and make sure everyone goes off and finds their we'll call it the race basically, but it's Pathfinders who can't use race. That's D&D, so we have to use ancestry. So
Okay, I'm back, baby.
welcome
Hey,
back.
welcome back.
I just caught. I was dealing with technical difficulties as one does. So, what's everyone feeling? What are we doing?
I think PK found the skeleton, or
No,
then he went for the poppet.
I'm gonna be a
Then he
poppet.
went for the poppet, which excites me.
Pop it. Let's go.
Yeah, this is great.
Um,
I've got
Okay.
that. I've got that marked on my ancestry and heritage on my character sheet now.
nice. Good stuff.
Eric, okay. I'm kind of spying on everyone else if they're building a character sheet as we go through things.
Yeah, I'm also going to be spying, so don't
Yeah,
mind me.
I've worked with MissKweh and Des on their sheets last couple of days to kind of practice for this, but then also just they can always help out too or give advice or
Yeah.
help a bit.
Yeah, so Bergman, how does that Colonel Sanders sound?
What?
I,
You gonna have a
I'm
pet
not.
chicken with you, girl?
I'm not gonna lie. I did go off and build a. Bergerman told me he wasn't gonna be here today, so I made a semi joke character for him for in case he didn't show up or wasn't able to make one. I was going to make him
Just-
go off and play Sir Goblin McBurgerton, the Goblin.
Let's
To
go.
show
I
to
like that.
everyone.
Just quickly,
So-
under the compendium, it's only got like the basic stuff.
Yes.
I can't search for like
If-
any of the other books.
If you're looking for the other stuff, that's because they don't have the books available right now until July.
Right. Okay.
So we're going to go off and go on that website I put under the
Yeah.
I sent to you, and we're going to go under that one and look for there.
Okay.
And that will have in the upper left they have kind of like a little symbol of a person. It says character creation, and that
Yep.
will give you ancestries, backgrounds, and classes that we'll be going through for the main part of it. So you can click on ancestries, and that will give you everything available.
Cool.
If you want to get really kind of like in your own, they also have versatile heritages. So they have things like the they have many different types of. They have stuff like the Nephilim, so you can become some sort of deity or hellspawn type creation of half man, half some sort of celestial being. They have changelings to go into it. So you were basically sired with some person and a hag, and were left at the doorstep and swapped out from another child. So there's other things they have into it, and some other versatile options. And they also have Pathfinder really wants it to be in your own, so you can actually do any sort of combination. So sometimes it's like, oh, you have a half elf or half orc. Well, you can be orc and dwarf. You can be poppet and rat folk. I mean, you really have any option to go off and make combinations if you so wish. Now, if you do go off and do those harder things, that makes my life harder, which means some rolls might be fudged one way or the other on your turn. And vindictiveness knows no bounds.
Gotcha.
I'm,
So right now we're just selecting ancestry. Is that correct?
yeah, if you have your ancestry set up, you can go ahead and then we're gonna go over with. Once everyone has theirs, I'm gonna go off and break everything down for the sets for it.
I kind of like the goblin idea.
Yeah, it's a pretty.
You gonna
solid-
be a goblin? Let's go.
Let's go.
We're a very hodgepodge looking group. I'm gonna be real with you right now.
And I got. What class are you thinking of, Burgerman?
There is a fencer class.
I was thinking about that too. Yeah, I have to look at them again.
So we got Burgerman has Goblin.
If you want Burger Man, I can put it on my stream so you can look at the classes if you wanna.
I gotta see it. I don't see. I see it up on the top next to compendium. I don't see
Okay.
a fencer though yet.
Yeah, so it's because it's not out yet. So this is like really. All right, hold on.
Yeah, let's bring up the website for him and help him out with the streaming bit. I think we had the swashbucklers basically for this one.
Yeah, it's swashbuckler.
I
So-
love it. Be a goblin swashbuckler.
Very cool.
So what we're gonna do is now that we have our ancestry down, go ahead and click on. If you're using the website, click on the name of your bit, and it'll take it to the page of that person, of that race. So click on Poppet, click on Human, click on anything you want. Or if you're in Roll20, you can go off, and if I think some people chose Human, you can go off and search for it in that compendium. And search under, type in Human. Here you go. Human player core. Okay. I think it was default was human, correct?
I have decided to go off and be fetchling instead.
Fetchling, awesome.
He didn't want to be the only human.
I didn't want to be boring. Yeah.
Yeah, because we got a lizard, we got a poppet, goblin, a plant person, Is it Danny Cat
Well,
Yeah.
You know, you really could have been human. There's been like Barnum Bailey, just had your circus follow you around, and okay, go fetch. I'll put on the fetch line then. Okay. If you're using the Archives of Nithis website, their master
Yep.
version here, then a lot of the stuff at the very top is kind of your information of like what your life might be like, things that might how people might perceive you, some of your descriptions, society views, your alignment, religion, all things that you can kind of use for flavoring for when you're role playing, or you can ignore it all. It's really all up to you. We're gonna scroll down though, and let's see if Miss Quay's going. Yeah, if MissKweh goes down to the idea where it talks about the mechanics, I think where she's yelling at my father-in-law, her dad. He's gonna play with us too, but
He's not here.
no. So we're gonna. There's a point that you says like it'll say like puppet mechanics, fletchling mechanics. It'll have the hit points, size, speed underneath it, ability boost, those kind of. You can
Yep.
find that on the page. If you guys see where I'm at, why don't you throw a one up in the chat in the chat bubble in Roll20, just so I can know I'm not leaving anyone behind.
Okay. All right, Burger Man, let me help you.
Oh, there it is.
Yes, please.
Do you have my stream pulled up? Because I can mute myself in here while he's assisting other people, and I can just talk to you.
Yeah, I got you up.
Okay. I'm just gonna mute myself here then. All right, so Burger Man, let's pull up your character sheet. I'm gonna close mine. My dad was asleep, by the way. So which one are you?
Okay, so we're gonna break this down then.
Borger,
on your
this one?
character sheet. Pull up mine over here.
Okay. So this is your character sheet. I think I can edit it. Can I? I can do it for you.
There is a area on it where.
Do you want me to just do it for you? Yeah, okay.
I will be more prepared for this on the actual date, so just give me a second here.
All right, so
There's
you
an
want to
area
be the
called,
fencer,
hit
right?
points on your character sheet. If you
Yep.
can see where that is. These little cogs in the little setting things. That's where we always pick to edit our profiles and our character
Okay.
sheets here. Under the plate where it says ancestry, that's where you're going to put down the number of your hit points. So
So
like the fetchling will have 8.
Let's put.
So you throw
Yep.
8 into that.
I'm gonna get a piece of paper for you.
When
Yeah.
there's on the top part of your bit, there is
I'll
a
get a
thing that says size, where underneath your character name, ancestry, heritage, and all that. So you will put in the size. It'll say probably usually
Yeah.
small or medium.
It's like a subclass.
So you'd put that in.
It's like a subclass, Burger Man.
On the far left side of
Okay,
your
so
of the character sheet, going down below something called class DC.
So let me
that's what
write
you
your
have
stuff
called
down.
speed, and that's where you put in your speed.
you're a goblin, right?
Okay, so I leave that as normal then. 'Cause
Yeah.
I used to 20.
Actually, yeah. If you go off and adjust to 25, then it'll actually. I think your speed right now says 0.
Here, I'm gonna just deafen so that way I can help you. Alright, so. Alright, you're gonna be a goblin, right? You want to be a goblin? Goblin, okay. So. This is Burger Man. Okay. Is the bardcore too loud? Let me know if it's too loud or not loud enough. Okay, so you got 6 hit points, 6 HPs. You're small in size. So you get dexterity, charisma, so ancestry. So A, B, C, free. Okay, so you get 1 in dex, 1, and you get 1 in charisma, 1, and then you get a freebie. Your ability flaw is wisdom. Your languages are common and goblin. And you have dark vision. Do you get any sort of archetype for no music? Okay, hold on. Here, let me turn it up a little bit. I still want to be too loud. It's very complex, Burger Man, but try your best. Try your best. Alright? It's a little complex, but once we get to playing, it'll be fine, I promise. Okay. I might need the book. I'm gonna go get the book from Albert really quick. Alright, I'm getting the goblin up. Yeah, there's no stupid questions. Tabletop RPGs are for everyone. Alright, so goblin. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay, there's like 3 different goblins. Okay, so I'm reading about it. Is there... Why isn't the ancestries more readily available? But this is all that's on here. Oh, here. I'm dumb. There you go, right here. I'm stupid. Okay, so you get to pick a heritage. So you're a goblin, right? So you need to pick between a Charhide goblin, an Iron Gut goblin, a Razor Tooth goblin, or a Snow goblin. Oh, there's a lot of them. Alright, let's read it. Okay. So basically you get fire resistance for the Charhide. You get you subsist on food that most folks would consider spoiled. So you get to eat garbage. Iron Gut allows you to eat garbage and you're fine. You could literally eat spoiled food and be fine. Razor Tooth. You gain a Jaws unarmed attack that deals 1d6 piercing damage. So basically, you can bite people. Snow Goblin. You get cold resistance. Hold on. You have a powerful tail, likely because you descend from a community of monkey goblins. You gain Combat Climber as a bonus feat, and you reduce the number of free hands required to climb or trip by 1. You don't know the other ones yet. Okay. You want the tailed one? Alright. So, burger. Or tailed goblin. So I'm gonna add this. Where would this go? Because I'm also new to doing this, so we're just winging it, girls. Feats, maybe? Alright, ancestry feats. So you get... Combat Climber. Alright, hold on. So, climb, circumstance. I'll just do that and then copy and paste this in here. I'm gonna get rid of the Combat Climber bonus feat because I will just... Okay, so... Oop! Okay, so there's that. And then you get the Combat Climber feat. So your techniques allow you to fight as you climb. You're not off guard while climbing and can climb with a hand occupied. You must still use another hand and both legs to climb. So you can fight and climb. Basically. Combat Climber. Oop. Oop. Oh no. Cancel. Alright. Combat Climber. Paste. Alright. We'll do that. So you got that. Hopefully that's it. Ancestries. So your Gobbo. Goblin feats. Okay, so you get another ancestry feat. A bouncy goblin? What? You can be a bouncy goblin. You like fire, basically. You know, the greatest treasures often look like refuse, so you can dig through the trash. Extra squishy. Your rubbery physique makes it easier for you to wedge yourself into tight spaces and more difficult for your enemies to dislodge you. You're bouncy man. Fang sharpener. You have filed your teeth into jagged points and have an unusually powerful jaw, making your mouth a dangerous weapon. Oh, you have to have a prerequisite for that. You can't be the bouncy one. You could do the fire, you could do the city scavenger. Goblin lore. You've picked up skills and tales from your goblin community. Goblin scuttle. You take advantage of your allies' movement to adjust your position. So you can move around, I guess. Goblin song. You sing annoying goblin songs, distracting your foes with silly and repetitive lyrics. Wait! You can sing songs and distract people? Goblin weapon familiarity. Others might look upon them with disdain, but you know that the weapons of your people are as effective as they are sharp. So he's a bard. Well, he's a budget bard. Or he could be. So which one? Do you want the goblin song? Or do you want the burn it where you're fascinated with fire? There's so many other ones too. You can make useful tools out of even twisted or rusted scraps. Hold on, this is the tailed goblin one. Your tail is much stronger than most, and you can lash out with it with the strength of a whip. So basically your tail becomes a weapon. Do you want hardtail or the goblin lore? Because you could make shit up, and that would be funny for roleplay purposes. Okay, goblin lore. Got you. Goblin lore. You gain the trained proficiency rank in nature and stealth. If you would automatically become trained in one of those skills from your background or class, you instead become trained in a skill of your choice. So we'll do trained. I'm not going to put it in here yet. In nature and stealth. Ancestry. You also gain the additional lore general feat for goblin lore. So you gain the additional lore. You got all kinds of shit, girl. Damn it. Stop it. Goblin lore. Copy. Paste. Okay. And then we'll do additional. I've literally done that. Okay, additional lore. Choose an additional lore skill subcategory. You become trained in it. You gain additional skill increases you can apply only to chosen lore subcategory. Girls. Alright, we might have to come back to this. Alright? Hold on. Girl. Girl. Um there's circus lore. Look, Miguel knows this feat. Miguel has this feat. Look, circus lore. So, you got games lore? I'm trying to, like, think of ones that look... Scouting lore? You could do scouting lore. Theater lore. You could be like so flamboyant with your character. You could do theater lore. That would be kind of cool. Scribing. We'll figure it out. No, you don't get all of it. You get, babe, you only get like one. You have to pick one. You don't automatically know everything there is to know about lore. You only get one. You only get one. Gonna put Miguel out of business. We'll figure it out later. But you do get an additional lore, which we'll come back to. We'll have to ask the dungeon master for that, okay? We'll come back to deity as well. Your class is swashbuckler. Let's pick up backgrounds. Let's pick up backgrounds. So you can do all these backgrounds. I hate it here because there's so many. There's so many of these. Okay, so hold on. Can I just do common ones? It doesn't matter. Okay, let's see what we need for your class. Hold on. No, that ain't it, girls. Where the classes at, Henny? Okay. Styles. So you want the fencer. So you're a swashbuckler. Oops. Fencer. Fencer. You gain Panache? What's a Panache? Alright. Class feats and abilities. So... Oh my god, how many times am I going to do that? Fencer. And then I'm just going to add this to your thing. That word. Oh, that's a night. Oh, wait. Hold up. You don't get that yet. Oh, you don't? I almost gave you a 9th level ability. Oopsies. Oopsies. I did a little ooh-oo. I did a fucky wucky. Well, I did a little fucky wucky. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine. Okay, so we got that. Your key attribute is Dex, which I thought that was what it was gonna be. So you get a Dex boost from your class. 10 plus your Constitution modifier plus con HP. This is Barbie Girl, by the way. At first level, you gain listed proficiency ranks in the following statistics. You are untrained in anything not listed unless you gain a proficiency rank in some other way. Okay, so you're an expert in perception. Okay, character. So I'm going to go down here to perception. And you are expert. You are so cool at that. Look at you. You're trained in fortitude. Where's that at? I forget where it is, girl. Okay, you're trained in fortitude. Trained in fortitude. Expert in reflex. And you're an expert in will. Look at you, Mr. Expert. Trained in acrobatics. Trained in acrobatics. Trained in one skill determined by your swashbuckler style. I thought we already... Huh? Styles. Dancer. You're trained in deception, so you get deception. Not you deceiving people, Burger Man. You're trained in deception. Who's running the game? My partner is, but I'm helping Burger Man with his, that's why you can't hear anyone else. I feel kind of bad. Should I put them, here, I'm gonna put them back so you can at least hear what's going on.
Become even more animalistic. What a day.
So, okay, this is fine. Now you can hear them because I
Kiki, what
undeafened
class are you
myself.
gonna be? Do you know yet?
Champion.
Do me a favor. I think we can talk. Can you follow me down to her after hours stream here for a minute?
Yes, I can.
Oh, I can make a separate voice channel for them.
Adults having words.
I could make a
Speak
separate
children.
voice channel for them. Why did he just do that? He just took PK away. Hold on.
I know.
Hold on.
It's secrets.
DM
Tried to save him, but no, couldn't.
discussions.
Jeez,
There.
I could be bitten.
Alright, sorry. I'm still helping Burger Man. Alright.
I'm new at this.
Burger Man, we gotta talk later.
I love Burger Man. I'm new with this. He's just a baby. He's just a baby.
Not just a baby.
They're only hearing like half the conversation, which is pretty funny. So, well, I guess I could do this now that he's gone. I just didn't want to take over the channel when I'm trying to help Burger Man out. Okay, so where was I at? Okay, you're deception.
Yep.
Okay, so let me go back to this. Trained in a number of additional skills equal to 4 plus your intelligence modifier. Well, we don't know. Trained in a number of additional skills equal to 4. So you just get that. All right. 4 skills plus intelligence, which we'll figure that out. Trained in simple weapons.
Oh, PK could have had the wished alive. Oh, that would have been funny. I'm a real boy.
Not him being. What's that one game that you're a puppet in that was Souls like? I can't remember the name for some reason.
Liza P.
There you go. That's it.
Yep.
I couldn't remember what it was. I had it in my brain.
P organ.
Martial weapons trained. You're trained in all of the attacks. You're attacking everything.
Yay.
Unarmed fist. Trained. You gonna punch some fellas. I didn't say pee-pee. I said pee, not pee-pee.
You just said it twice, though.
I know. Now I did.
Doesn't count. Doesn't count. If
It
you
doesn't
ordered.
count if you... No, that don't count. Gosh darn it. Trained in swashbuckler class DC. What the heck and doodle is that, dude? Well,
Maybe
that's a question for future me. All right, so all right, let's pick a background. Let's slow down for a second and pick a background, okay?
Yeah. Thanks for helping with this because, Goral,
it's
this
a
is
lot.
This is a lot.
You are new. It's totally fine. You've never even played D&D before, so I do not mind at all. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a question about how you want to role play this character. Are you gonna be funny? Are you gonna be like silly with it?
I kind of want to be silly with it.
You want to be silly with it? Okay,
Yeah.
so let's try and pick a background that also gives you a increase in your main stat for your class and maybe a little silly background. So we're gonna find one.
Okay.
Oh no, Dad's back. Poop.
Excuse me?
I made a voice channel for
Yeah.
DM discussions because I didn't know you were
Okay.
gonna just yoink PK out into the abyss.
Oh,
I got some something. He said, "Listen, your poppet stuff is really screwing up my plans."
no,
Okay.
okay, so we have default.
Alright.
PK's got to finish his.
I'm gonna
So
mute
I've got-
myself.
I know what my background's gonna be. Let me put it to.
Got that.
There we go. Got it.
Okay. Default. Okay.
I
So
thought
we-
that said beast
So okay.
breast.
So if we found our backgrounds, then where it says ability.
Okay, I'm gonna deafen myself because I thought. Hold up, I thought that said beast breast. That's beast blessed. That ain't what I thought it was, girl. Let's see if we can find clockwork researcher. No, that's not really silly, is it? Okay, here. Look, courier, right? You get an ability boost in dexterity and intelligence. And in your youth, you earned a coin running messages for persons of wealth and influence, darting through crowded cobblestone streets. Hold up. Huh? Let me just read this. You dogged... Huh? Your dogged commitment to deliver your message was good training for the life of an adventurer. You're trained in the society skill and a lore skill for the city in which you were raised. So it's kind of like building off of your lore ability because, like, you know about all about the rich people and their tea. So then you can, like, use it against them. You know the tea, girl. Girls. He's got the tea. He knows the tea. He knows the tea. So if you want to continue making shit up about stuff, this is probably your best bet. I'm in? Alright. I think that's cool. And you get intelligence, which doesn't really help you out a whole lot. But, like, you could be a smart goblin. Like, you could be smart. I'm stupid. Alright, so... you get a boost in intelligence and dexterity. Intelligence. So... yeah, like, that's the beauty about Pathfinder and D&D is that you can be who you want to be, and you can be as silly as you want to be, and no one's going to judge you for it, right? Like, no one's going to judge you for that. Flash. You play a lot of D&D. What kind of alignment you think Burgerman would be good at playing? Chaotic good? Chaotic good? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, girl. You read my mind, hennies. Yeah, chaotic good. Girl, you read my fucking mind. You already knew, girl. You already done knew. So... let me go to your feats. Is there one from backgrounds? Details. No, I'm stupid. There ain't nothing lawful about you, girl. Alright, you're trained in society. So how about you put that period emote in there, girl? Because you are trained in society, girl. You know what's up. You know the details. You know the tea. And you know what's up. You are the it bitch, alright? So you got a lore... skill for the city you grew up in. And we could talk to the DM about if you want to make up your own if you want to make up your own thing. Oh, look at this. Look at what you get. Hold on a second. You get glean contents. You are adept at quickly scanning loose papers and carefully discerning the contents of sealed letters without damaging the seal. You can attempt society checks to decipher writing on a message that is only partially glimpsed, upside down, or reversed from your perspective, or even sealed. However, on a critical failure, the recipient is made aware of your efforts. For instance, you damage the seal. When using the feat to decipher sealed letters, your attempt to decipher writing gains the manipulate trait. This feat doesn't prevent witnesses from noticing your efforts, particularly the sealed letters which you must manipulate directly in order to read. Oh, that's cool. So you could quickly look at shit. You fucking sneaky little poop. You're turning into a little sneaky little poop. That is kind of cool. I'm gonna put it under your ancestry feats. City lore. We'll change this later. City lore. So we'll change this later. This is just a placeholder, and then we'll give you the glean contents feat. Paste. That's kind of cool. kinds of stuff, Burger Man. Alright, and you get the lore, and you get a free boost. Oh, shit. So you get a freebie from your ancestry. You probably get a freebie from your class, too. Okay. So we've chosen your backgrounds. Character. So we've chosen your backgrounds. Wait, what is this? This is toxicity and bardcore. Thank you for the resub, Kelp. Sorry, I'm not, I don't have alerts. And the pin message went away. Did the pin message go away? This is toxicity and fucking bardcore, girl. Okay, good. The only reason why I'm talking to chat now is because I'm helping Burger Man. I think that's it. Okay, we need to go back to your class. Okay, now we're on to your defenses. You're trained in light armor. Where it at, girls? Those are weapons. Oh wait, class DC. I think you're trained in that, right? Sorry, I'm still learning how to make characters in Pathfinder. Trained in swashbuckler class DC. Whatever the fuck that means, girls. Armor class. It should be under here, right? Yeah, you're trained in light armor. And you're trained in unarmored defense. Oh my god. I hope you really, like, I hope everyone gets really into the role-playing parts. Because I think that'll be the most fun. Okay. Is that Panache? Hi, Flora. Welcome in. Is that Panache? Is that how you say that? I gotta run ads. I'm so sorry. I have to run ads. Panache. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna just... okay, your languages... This is not hot in here in Bardcore. This is not hot in here in Bardcore right now. There ain't a fucking way. Flip. common. This is a really good playlist. This is a great playlist for what I'm doing right now. Okay, so you get this shit. Girl, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put this. You might have to like read over your class a little bit and maybe look up like some YouTube videos or something, because this is a lot of stuff, girl. Panache. I hope to God I didn't give you like a ridiculous class to learn for your first time. I'm just gonna copy and paste this in here. Alright. I did the fencer part, right? No, I didn't. Yeah, I did. Okay, so I'm gonna copy and paste this under your stuff. This playlist is ridiculous. I'm crying. I can't get over it. I'm freaking like dancing in my chair, girl. I'm like shaking my little booty. Alright, hold on. So, create a diversion. Girl. I'm so sorry, Burger Man. I really hope I did not pick a class for you that is ridiculous. I am so sorry. But I knew you would want to be a fencer, because, like, that's what you are IRL, so. Okay, so we've done that. I'm just gonna list everything on there for you to be able to read in one sitting. Okay, we've done that. Okay, I'm gonna do precise strike. What I would do, Burger Man, after we're done, before the next session, I would get a notebook that's just for Pathfinder, because that's what I do. Either make character cards, make ability cards, and we can even just list out really important details for like combat and stuff, and then have it as like a little bit of a tidbit, because you don't want to be like stumbling around. You gain the confident finisher. I don't know how you get a panache. Yeah, because that's what I do. Everyone plays D&D differently, but I am a visual learner. If someone tells me how to do something, I'm not gonna know how to do it. Like, I have to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I have to do it in real time for me to understand. So, for me to have it visually written down in one spot, so that way I can look at it really fast, that is a time saver, and you'll learn quicker. At least that's for me. That's how I've always learned how to do stuff like this. Like, if I'm in a new class that I've never played before, I will write down all the important keynotes, and then, yeah. at first level, did we give you the swashbuckler feat? Oh no. Ugh, okay, it's fine. We're fine. This is fine. This is fine. We're fine. I'm fine. You're fine. We're fine. All right, let's figure it out. Okay. You can do dueling parry, disarming flare, buckler expertise. You've learned a flexible way to position your buckler to provide more protection. Disarming flare is pretty much self-explanatory. Dueling parry is also self-explanatory. I don't think you have precise strike. Do you? You do. Excuse me. You've learned to apply your flashy techniques to thrown weapons as easily as melee attacks. So basically you could do a flying blade. Read goading feint. Okay. When you trick a foe, you can goad them into overextending their next attack. You are trained in deception, so that does work. You are trained in deception. Perfect. Okay. I don't know what these words mean. I am just a girl. I don't know what they mean. Feint means fake out. Okay, cool. I'm an idiot. I'm just an idiot. Okay, so... Sorry, to anyone new in here, this isn't a normal stream. Like, I'm usually, like, really, active in, asking about how your day is and stuff, but this is a D&D stream. It's not my normal stream, and I'm focusing on the campaign right now, so that's what we're doing. We're just sitting here vibing, girls. Okay, we got a feat. That's level 3. That's level 3. Burgerman, I think we're done, girl. We just gotta do your stats. And I have to have him help me with that. You have so much stuff. You have so much crap. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. Alright, I'm gonna undeafen myself and stuff.
Find gunslinger ways.
Equal to 4 plus my intelligence modifier. Oh god.
I think
Yeah,
I'm almost done with Burgerman's. I'm on the stats now. Is that where you are with them? Stat-wise?
We're in class, Phil. We're in class.
Okay. Can you go over this with me really quick, or do you need to do that first? Okay.
Let me help out here with Danny for a minute. So
yeah,
because she's got one bit. So
just holler at me when we're ready for Burgerman stuff. I just need stats and figure out his HP and some other stuff. So.
Okay. I'll be with you in a minute. Okay. So something's a little bit complicated going through it. So we got our train stuff. So yeah, go ahead and pick any 4 skills that.
Okay.
So let's see. Danny, your intelligent modifier is 3 right now. Okay. Here's where we're going to be cheeky. If I can just pause everyone for a minute. After this step, where we have to go pick our skills and do our class stuff, the last thing you get to do is you get to add on 4 stats, add one more add one more proficiency bonus.
Mm-hmm.
So add another +2 to any 4 stats.
So
right now, so everyone does. So that's how. So for example, if you want to go off, so add it to your strength, and then if your main ability is your strength, or like Danny's is their intelligence, you can go and quickly make that an 18, and pick 3 other stats you want to put those into. Cool. And we're doing this now because your investigator says, "Oh, train additional number of skills equal to 4 plus your intelligence modifier." Well, now it's 4 plus 4 instead of 4 plus 3, so you're getting an extra skill.
Okay.
So once again, you can't use your points on like 2 points on one ability, but just pick the 4 you want to use. Go up by +2.
Okay.
Okay. When everyone's done with that, throw a 4 up, and then there's 4 stages, so I mark off the stages on my to-do list here.
So 4 separate abilities increase each of them by 1
Yes.
point.
But yeah, so you'd have to increase your score up by 2 to get the 1 point boost. Yep.
Cool. Hell yeah. Gunslinger's way, the way of the pistolero.
If you want to look over Burgerman's character sheet too, make sure.
Okay.
I just kind of copy and pasted a bunch of shit in there. I'll be real with you right now.
Okay.
So this says I get 1 skill determined by my choice of deity.
Oh.
Yes. So,
Are you paladin?
champion.
Well, okay.
Well,
Is it
here's
basically
my
a
thing.
paladin?
Yeah, it's the reverse, but it's champion people. It's paladin. Champion.
I'm shocked.
Champion, okay?
So, PK, let's do it this way. We create your deity. You can make it whatever you want.
Ooh, okay.
Anytime it says make a choice by your deity, make a choice by you. How would you want it to be? It's your character and his deity.
I'm gonna go with, just for what we've figured out, I'm gonna do Arcana.
Okay. Also, for some of you that may have a negative in intelligence,
Oh,
where it says trained in number of additional skills equal to like 2 or 3 plus your intelligence modifier, I'm not going to take it away from you. I'm not going to be that mean. So if you have a -1 and it says 2 plus your intelligence modifier, just do 2. So I'm not going to make you go down to like -1. I don't know if anyone has that anymore. Okay, that's good. Okay, so Default's got his 4 things done. PK, Kid, do you have your stuff figured out?
I'm at the point where it says attacks, defenses, class DCs. I got skills.
Yeah,
saving.
that's where we're kind of getting to next. I want to just make sure we got everyone else.
Yep, good to go.
Does. Okay.
This heckin' book is sticky. Do you need the book? Or are you good?
I'm good for it now.
Okay.
Pretty much don't want in with a lot of things. Danny, did you get your 4 things set up with the ability score?
Yes.
Okay. So, let's for a minute skip your methodology thing for a bit, Danny, and we'll come back to that as we get down to choosing your methodology later on.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll just remember to come back for your skill thing.
Okay.
So yeah, so now we're gonna have your we have your attacks. So we're gonna go down and look at 2 spots for these. If you scroll down below speed is melee strikes. And you have something here called unarmed fist. A lot of you will have.
Mhm.
If you click on that cog, then it goes off and you can add if some of you are trained in that, you can change that over to trained. Trying to see.
I am trained in unarmed attacks.
Okay, yeah, so we'll change that up. And I think everyone is.
Yep.
Kind of makes sense. It'd be silly to be these great adventurers and not be able to throw a punch. But maybe some.
Don't we have a wizard?
Does
Maybe.
it
We have
just
a
gonna
mages.
beat him with a
Yeah,
stick?
but Magus is like I use my swords and stuff as magic items. or
Oh,
whatever
I
it is,
see.
Stuff. So I think a lot of people are pretty attacked. We don't have like the thaumaturs or the flat out mage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like a kineticist.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
mean-
like a airbender type shit.
Yes.
He's the avatar.
What element did you pick?
Fire and earth.
I kind of wish you'd picked wood.
I told you
can-
there's a.
That would have
I
been
told
such
you-
a funny joke that we could have had.
I know he had so many different options to choose from. It was earth, fire, wind, water, metal, and wood. And when he
No
didn't
good
pick
joke
wood, I
with
told
my
him I'm
wood.
so happy because of all the wood jokes about
Oh, God.
Dez's wood extended and grew large.
Ain't no way.
Oh no.
I'm
I
glad we
know.
dodged that one. I'm glad we dodged that
It's-
one, honestly.
There
It's
you go,
low
see.
hanging fruit. It's a low hanging fruit, but it's a
Ain't no
Now
way.
now you're talking about his balls. That's not cool.
exactly a double entendre. Yeah, yeah. Flash isn't here, so I got to make the dad jokes. So you have that one done there. Now, if you have a scrolling down farther, we have where it says weapon proficiencies. You have simple and martial, so you can change those right away to if it's trained or expert, whatever you have. Let's see, Danny beat me to it, which is good.
Yeah.
So you got and then over here I'm gonna check out.
And is anybody proficient in? I shouldn't say proficient. Is anyone trained in occultism?
I think I am.
Uh,
I am, but my intelligence is a -1, so there's that. I am
was-
trained in it though.
I was trying to think of like what process brought this puppet to life, and occultism sounds more fun than Arcana.
I agree.
Yeah.
Are you a smart puppet?
I mean, I've got 10 intelligence.
I mean, you got more than me.
I got 4 to occultism.
Oh, nice.
But I got 5 to thievery.
You said I got 15 gold to spend on equipment.
Yeah, and yeah, PK, you might be
Okay.
right, because occultism is more about the ancient mysteries, obscure philosophies, creatures, or cult significance. So that might hit more of what you were looking at, too, if it's going to be in...
Yeah. I think that sounds a little bit
Those
more
things.
interesting.
Yep.
Now, my best skills are diplomacy and performance. I feel like I could just lay on the floor and act like a doll.
Perfect. Wow, my highest one is society. I don't like people. Oh no.
You don't
Well-
like
Yeah.
people because you're so knowledgeable about society.
Yeah. you know how to avoid them.
They just stinky.
Yes. Looks like... Actually, yeah. Double checking the gunslinger one, because you get a lot.
Yeah, I do.
It's like... So,
I think I've
Now-
already done it.
trained in simple, trained in martial, trained in unarmed.
And then I've put 3 separate
Yeah.
other ones for...
Yeah, no, you're good.
firearms.
You're
Yeah,
good.
cool.
Very good, man. There's also something called your class DC that I think you all are trained in as well. That is up above the speed, and we'll just switch it down from unranked to from untrained to trained.
Oh no.
What's up?
Well, I'm just I was looking at the 2 different classes for investigator.
Oh, for the mythology things and all
builds.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. I could be a
So-
corner. Ugh. Nope.
So where it says class DC, because mine is dexterity, I changed that from strength to dex, right?
For which one? So, yeah.
For class DC.
Yes, very good. I was gonna just bring that up. Thank you. God, you guys are ahead of the game on me now. Yeah. So if you have your class DC, change the thing over. I'm gonna change Dana's right here. I'm onto it. So you would change that from whatever your from strength to whatever your actual key attribute is.
So mine, yeah. So strength is good for mine.
Yeah.
I love the idea of the poppet being the strongest member of the party.
What size are you? Are you small?
Yeah, I'm small.
Are we all small?
Yeah.
I am.
I'm medium.
I'm small.
I'm medium.
Medium.
All right, so now we know whenever we need to split the party, we got small team, medium team.
Yeah, smalls and mediums.
I have to look. Yeah. You know, I wonder if Dez might be actually stronger than you because you have 16 instead of 18.
Yeah,
For
I've got
yours.
Yeah, I could have had 18 strength, but I like having 16 constitution.
No, that's a great thing, especially for your stuff going in.
Mhm.
Yeah, we have no. Dez actually has 16 as well. You're tied with him. He has 18 in con because
Yes.
for some reason the kineticist, his main stat is Constitution. I go with it. I'm just now. Also, depending on what you want to do, Danny, we can fudge the methodology a bit for your character.
Okay.
If there's something you don't like, and you're like, you know what, I want to be the little lady from Murder She Wrote, we can just make up our own kind of bit, add some stuff to it. So if none of these actually fit you for what your methodologies are, we can work and try to create one. Because a lot of these are just kind of like, oh, you add crafting in this, or you have this. They kind of just give you little abilities. We can kind of add something to our own if you wish.
Yeah, because I think a big part of them is
I'm muting myself,
the crafting
Flash.
part.
But I have a spell for that.
But I also want to
Hold
be
on, I'll
stealthy
show it
and
to
steal
you.
stuff.
I think I took it. Yeah.
Let's see here.
I can make steps and ladders.
No calls for life skill feats.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that.
What happened?
I put it in the chat on accident because I was trying to show chat what my thingy was. Because he was like, pull a ladder out of a bag of holding. I was like, I can make one. I took the spell for it.
That's where I'm gonna sleep.
Magic step stool.
For our party, it might be more useful than you'd think.
Yeah. We're a bunch of teeny tiny.
We're tiny, so we need to. I can make steps and I can make ladders.
Can you
Everyone take a
imagine?
ladder.
You're just trying to intimidate someone and you're like 2 foot tall.
So I just, you can make the steps and be like, now what? I can make
Please
myself
tell
taller
me one
than
of you
you.
has intimidation.
Yeah, I got 3 points in intimidation.
Let's go.
I've got 1.
I got the
Oh, I got
harmlessly
3.
cute feet. Does that count?
There you go.
She does. It's a great thing.
I got 0 intimidation.
Danny, tell me about the investigator you want to be.
Sherlock Holmes.
I read about the one that I wanted to do on the site that hubby showed me. Because he showed me one that has the, what was it called? D20FSRD.com.
Yeah, PFSRD.
That was the one that I originally was looking at. This one. Where is it? There we go. Investigator. Because it was more like an alchemist and a rogue. Like mixed. Yeah, so this would be what I was kind of looking into.
Let me see this. Okay. Yeah, this is first edition for Pathfinder,
Okay.
which is fine. So you're trying to get. What were you? What about it were you trying to get into? Then you said was that hit you the most.
I'm not really sure. I just thought being an alchemist and a rogue would be interesting to be able to like concoct my own poisons and stuff,
Okay.
and then just steal everything. So that's just what I do
Not you
Okay.
being a gremlin, girl.
Yeah, they had
all
the
the time.
yeah, because they do have the alchemist here. They kind of took over that part of the investigator stuff. They can make bombs and things into it. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead and work on crafting. Sorry, everyone's trying to figure out how to. Let's go.
No, take your time.
I had to be difficult. It's okay.
Hey, this is why we're here.
Yeah, this is the whole point of session
This
0.
is why we're here. Yeah.
Then yeah, I think if you do the alchemical sciences for your methodology, that would be closest to what you want to do.
Okay.
So you're trained in. So as I'm going back to your bit here. So your class then being an investigator. So it says one of your skills is determined by your methodology. If we're doing that one, then you're trained in crafting as your skill. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And these I'm gonna I threw in the link to where I'm looking. I'm sure you're there too for the methodologies page for
Okay.
your stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't. I don't think I was looking at the same one. Okay, I was.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so.
you're trained in crafting,
Hmm.
and then you will get that chemical crafting that will go under your skill feat again. Remember where that was?
Okay. Yep.
Yep. So you go throw that one there.
Oh, not that one. Okay. Chemical crafting.
Okay, let's go back to now. We're doing that with.
Ooh, assassin dedication.
Deity ball of yarn. I like it.
Yep. It said they don't really have one, so I was like, oh, okay.
Gunslinger.
Get a ball of yarn.
I'm gonna go off and let's work on Eric the Gunslinger for a minute. Now you got trained DC now. Class features. Down.
So I have to choose a gunslinger's
Gunslinger way. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm choosing Way of the Pistolero.
Way of the pistol arrow. Pistol arrow. Got it. Perfect. I think for you.
So I've trained myself in intimidation as part of that. Because I get to choose a skill.
Yeah, deception, intimidation. It's great.
Yeah.
Now Slinger's reload. When's that? Let's see what that falls at 2. I would probably throw that, if you haven't already, into, let me grab your thing here. You can actually put that under your action section, I think.
Yep.
That's one above languages.
Yep.
Might be the best way to go off and do that. Hold on. Yeah, interact to reload and then attempt a deception check to create a diversion or an intimidation check to demoralize. Yeah. So that's something you can do as one of your reload bits. And
Okay.
thank you for your patience, PK.
Hey man, I'm I'm having fun.
He's just happy to be here.
Yeah, man, I'm just vibing.
I'm just happy it's not me doing all this.
That's what
just
I'm saying,
happy.
man.
Yeah, he doesn't have to deal with that.
He gets to be a player for once. I think he's fine.
So what do I put under activate?
That will be a. Let me get on your page here. Okay. Under actions, click on that tab right now, and that
Yep.
will be one action.
Okay.
So I went to do that for you there. This is actually. And then I'll copy and paste it and put it under the notes section. I believe you have, so you can stick with the whole bit.
Yep, I've done that.
And for the most part, I'm not going to get too hung up on every little. There's a lot of things just for you to kind of remember stuff.
Okay.
So I don't think anything like if you don't have what activates it in there, it's what activates it. Well, you do. It's not a. These aren't certain things you have to fill in. They won't really come up unless we need them specifically. They need something for that. So.
Okay.
So yeah. That's good. So you have that one taken care of. And then there's things here. There's certain symbols that you're going to see in your stuff here for like your 10 paces icon. Sometimes they have like one diamond, and that will mean like an action.
Okay.
You have your Grim Swagger you put in. There's like 2 diamonds. Well, that means it takes 2 actions out of your 3 to go off and perform that ability. And then your one that is a.
It's a free action.
Pistol's Retort is one that is a reaction to it. So yeah, then you're a 10 paces I think is free.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Do you use dexterity for finesse weapons, right?
Yes.
Thank you. I thought
It's
but
optional, but yes.
That's the way I want to do it because I get a +1, so.
Okay. So what we're gonna let's see. Come back to you guys in a minute. I'm gonna look at PK stuff for a bit.
Yeah, so my next things are divine spell attacks and divine spell DCs.
Yes. Oh yeah, for your spells, yeah. So that would be under your spell page. Or your spell tab of your character sheet.
What stats do divine spells use?
I'm gonna double check that because I'm gonna make sure I'm not giving you the wrong one.
I guess champion spells. I don't know what the.
Hey, MissKweh, can I get my book back?
Yeah. I kind of need it though.
Are you doing your equipment?
Yeah, but I can do it later.
Yeah, and we can look it up things too. I just wanna. Thank you. I'm not gonna save the page. Do you want me to put a little mark in it?
No, it's fine.
You're on 278.
I ain't gonna remember that.
I will.
Back in 30 seconds.
My arms are gone. Dang nabbit.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go double check. I don't think it's actually. I think it's gonna be your modifier. You know what? Screw it. I don't want to look it up. I'm gonna call it your modifier.
Which one? Just whatever.
Strength. It is the strength of your convictions.
Done.
It doesn't really say. It's like, what is divine spells or divine trait? These are things that are divine. Okay, great. That's a huge help.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
if
if it's aping paladins from D&D, their spellcasting modifier is charisma.
Yes, but then also everything you would do with your paladin, a lot of it would be with your charisma.
Yeah,
so that's kind of like, and here it's like your main ability is strength or whatever it is for the champion. So I'm going to say it's going to be strength because they're not telling me otherwise. And then same for your spell DC. You would make that strength as well because why not?
We'll take it. So I've got both of those set to train, both of those set to strength. I gotta
Again,
pick,
this Go
yeah,
ahead.
I gotta pick a cause,
Yes.
and that'll give me a reaction. So that's
Your-
all.
You get your champion's code and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty straightforward. Deific weapon. Okay, I'll figure that out, I guess. Devotion spells. I get divine spells. Focus spells cost 1 focus point. I start with a focus pool of 1 focus point and refill during my daily preparations. 1 focus point by spending 10 minutes using refocus. So where do I find the list of spells? Oh, here we go. It says it under devotion. The very end of devotion spells.
Yeah.
It says your spellcasting ability is charisma. I don't know. It's
Well, you know what? What is your charisma?
exact same as my strength.
Okay. Then pick either one. Obviously, if your charisma was like 12 or something, then yeah, we just keep with strength because
Sure.
I'm changing. I'm not.
Orders are found here. So how do I pick my spells? Focus spells. Okay, here we go. Focus
Okay.
points. So I have one focus point, maximum of 1. Currently have 1.
I am trying to.
Gain a devotion spell depending on your cause. Trained in divine spell attack rolls and spell DCs. And it looks like I get a champion class feat. So I need to select my code, my weapon, my feat. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to throw up. What is happening?
What's
True
going on?
love.
Oh my god, I'm going to throw up. Y'all are fucking killing me. Thank you guys.
I had to make it even. It was bothering me.
Father.
Oh my god.
That's fine.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna cry. Excuse me.
Aw.
I'm gonna try to figure this out with PK here. And
What a bunch of names though. Eater of Worlds, Laminated Buddha.
Hey, it's the vibes.
They're really something. Zonk Man. I love it.
Kitsuda Plague.
Thank you guys. You guys are crazy.
okay, there's a whole list. Okay. PK did was MissKweh, did you go off and buy a book for Pathfinder?
Yeah, I've got the player's handbook.
Which edition?
I mean, 2nd edition.
Is it called Player Core? What's the title of the book?
Oh, it is called Player Core.
Great.
I'll be back in a moment.
If you go to page, let me find it here, around 370, that has all of these spell focus spells.
Okay.
And then you can find the one that's for divinity, and I'm sure, or has the divine tag on it. Or hell, just pick one. At this point, just pick one. There's
Yeah,
Bard.
I'll have to read through these, I think.
What these right now have the ones for the core things in this book, which Champion is not in. That will be in the advanced book that's going to come out in July.
Got it.
So look through this book and just pick one from any group you like, you think is cool, and we'll go with that.
Cool. I dig it.
Yeah. And if you when the other book comes out, I should be able to add that to the Roll20 for the compendium, and then you can like look through that if you want to replace it. You can. So we can make any adjustments when the advanced thing comes out.
Cool.
Okay. I am then going to let you kind of do your thing since you're a little bit more in tune with what's going on here with this character
thing.
building. And so when you come to any issues, let me know to shout out. I'm going back to help out Danny and
Sounds good.
Defaults for a bit. Okay. So let's go back to Danny. How can I help you? Where are you at? And it's been a while. How have you been?
Hi, I'm here. I exist.
Great. Glad you
Yeah.
exist.
Me
More
too.
fun if you do.
B3.
Well, thanks. What part were we? I thought we were all done with the.
Yeah, I'm trying to look back at your
Okay.
stuff here. You got your investigator stuff. We went through methodologies, right?
Yes, I believe
We
so.
went through that.
Hey, MissKweh,
Yeah.
if you don't mind, could you share your screen on Discord just so we can kind of watch what you're doing and just kind of learn? No worries if not.
I totally could. I have no clue how to go about doing that.
I will do it for him. Hold on.
So
That would help me a lot.
yes. Hold on 1 second for a minute before she does that.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of campaign stuff up on this. So I want to get rid of those things.
I can share.
Oh, you don't have to either. I mean, it's totally cool.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me share your Pacific.
My Pacific.
A Pacific.
Not the Atlantic.
You can't. Apparently, you don't have the.
Like, it's okay. I'm only her husband, but it's like I go on things like, "Hey, PK, come down to the other channel with me." I can't talk in this channel. He can. Hey guys, come over and do this. I have like no abilities in any of her things. It's just like
I forget to do stuff.
No, but it's like
You poor thing.
I'm trying my best.
and I appreciate you trying your best. I really do.
I'm not good at this stuff. Hold on. Aw, poop.
No Link. Why's you crying? What's the matter? Did you give him chicken?
Advanced
Terrible,
permissions.
father. Terrible. Give him a piece, please. Of the inside. Just do your best. That's fine. Oh no. You're surrounded. Oh no, do stand. Don't do it.
Okay, I see it now.
Where did you even get those?
Thanks, Burgerman, making things difficult. Okay, hit what? Share my screen.
And then share this.
Okay.
And then go live. And then you need to switch it to whatever you're doing.
Okay.
Look what I did, guys. I'm so sorry.
Well, streaming the first.
Oh,
I
yay.
can't believe
Scary.
you've done this.
Okay.
Yay. Thank you.
Okay, we're good. Okay. So yeah,
Oh, girls, there's no alerts, girls. You wasted your points.
It's okay. He's being sussy over there anyway.
Okay. Danny, on your bit, did you throw in your pursuer lead and your Q in section?
My who's a what?
Okay. If you go down to your class
Yeah.
features, which I'm now
Uh,
streaming at and looking, so my first day as a
oh,
streamer.
great job.
Nervous, excited.
Oh, okay.
No,
I was on my character sheet. I'm like, where is this?
no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's all good. I'm just having a moment.
I'm just failing my first day. It's fine. Like I said, we'll get through this.
Okay.
So below your on your case, they give you what's called a what should we get? Gain one activity and one reaction. So pursue a lead. You can put that under anything you feel comfortable with, but I'm going. Where is?
Is that an action?
Did you change your name on me?
Yeah, sorry.
I'm going through. Everyone's like changing the names of different things, and I'm like,
It's
I'm looking for
Nerist.
this. I'm looking for Kit. Okay, Neris, great. So you have your action tab pretty much used out, so you can use some of those in there.
Cool.
There's
Okay.
we can kind of just copy paste and add that stuff into your bit as well
All right. So
for your
pursue a
investigator.
lead and clue in.
Yeah.
Cute.
So the first one is kind of like when they talk about activities, there are times you can do things during downtime or if you guys are exploring something. Anytime you're really not in combat,
Mhm.
because that a lot of times, like here, you need 1 minute of examine the details of a potential clue.
Mhm.
Well, okay, a minute, like we talked about with defaults, every round of combat is 6 seconds, so it's 10 rounds of combat. It's you can do it. I'll let you. I just
Yeah.
don't think everyone else is going to be. It'd be like the scenes in the movies where it's like everyone's getting their butt kicked and kicking ass, and you're sitting there like, "Hey guys, I found a footprint. Give me a minute.
Yeah. Give me 30 turns. I'll do this.
I think it's a goblin. Yeah, we're fighting goblins, but I gotta examine the clue first. So we got that going on.
But how did you know?
Then the
Wrong.
other,
I'm a goblin.
yeah.
He said, "Hold up."
Uh-oh.
Then for your Q in, it has a little arrow bit around it. That's the symbol for a reaction. So you can go off and give it the reaction trait from like a drop down box
Okay.
and throw that in.
Reaction. All right. Oh. Okay. Cool. Do that.
Okay.
And pursue a lead was is there a drop down for that? Or is it just an
Persuade
action?
lead, I think it's just an activity thing. I don't think it actually has a defining. It's an exploration
Okay.
feat, so you don't have to really worry too much about it.
Okay. Cool.
And, I have one more thing, two more things to work on with Danny, so I'm going to do that, and then we'll go over to guns. Defaults on Gunslinger and Bergman. I didn't forget about you. I'm just going to get to you in a minute because you pretty much have everything I think done, unless you have any questions
Yeah,
about
all
your
good.
character.
All
For
good.
the backpack, can I just be like, I have a messenger bag? Like the type of
Yes,
backpack.
if you're doing dishes tonight, yes.
Whatever.
Of course you can. I'm not worried. It's a role playing thing. I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
I could poke a little bit of fun.
Always. This devise a stratagem. Is this also
It's also something you get.
cool?
I need to remember. I'm just clicking through tabs up here, just goofing around, and it's like, oh yeah, people are trying to read or watch. So
Oh no, it's okay. I have a laptop, so I got one thing up at a time.
yeah, I do too. I just usually have like 20 tabs up for work and everything, so I'm kind of just used to flipping around and going through. So
You
yeah,
just be
so
like
this
PK and have 200 of them up.
Oh no. No, no.
I mean, listen.
Oh
Hey,
no,
I
no.
don't know how I got dragged into this, but I did have
Suddenly
to
caught
tab through about
crossfire.
6 things to find Discord to unmute real quick. But yeah, that's fine.
my dad's saying when he drives me crazy sometimes, I'll have to go use his computer sometimes. That I'm over there and it's like, oh, you have 6 tabs open to the same thing. Well, I lost where the tab was, and just kind of like close some to find them. But I'm a multi-tabber, so I don't hate that. So investigator is
Oh,
okay. So your devise a stratagem would also be that is an action. So I would put
Okay.
that back on your action thing as well that you have.
Okay. Yep,
I'm
I
just gonna
got that
double
there.
check your things here. Action, other, good. Okay. Jump. How devise a stratagem is an action point. Action will be one action. Oops, that. And the Q is a reaction. Very good. Yep. Okay. Huh. Okay. You were feral child. Okay. I just noticed they didn't have any lore, and most other classes a lot of them do. So just kind of double checking that, make sure I didn't miss something.
No problem.
So your last thing, we picked your methodology, right?
Mhm.
We did everything from that part. You got all the you got crafting done up. Did you add the alchemical crafting skill feat?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And so just double checking because we're getting close. On your for your inventory here, that
Mhm.
I just totally took over your thing for.
No, do it.
One of your stowed items you can put down a formula book. It's just a book where you're going to hold on to your formulas for it,
Okay.
and you get to actually go off and you can pick from elixirs or tools for your
Ooh.
bits. So click your
Elixirs.
yeah. I'm trying to.
That sound good.
Yep. So they have to be level 1,
Okay.
and pretty much I'll let most things go. Trying to see if there's anything else that's like really silly.
And that would go in my held items?
Those are your basically kind of like a spell bit. Let me actually see where I think we should put that. Okay, for crafting. Under your actions, let's put down crafting,
Okay.
and then in the notes you can write down the things that you can make. So we can do it that way.
Okay.
I think that'll be the best thing that way, because if it's in held or something else, sometimes you won't see it all the time and forget what you can go into it.
Okay.
So, and they'll say tools you can craft. Level 1, which matchsticks, sparklers, rust scrubs.
And where are you looking for that stuff?
If you go under methodologies, you can see my screen, right?
Okay.
So I just
Yeah.
went up and added one for elixirs and tools down here,
Okay.
and those give all the list. And right here it says level 1.
Okay.
Your first levels, any level 1 thing, I will pretty much go ahead. And then they kind of have what they actually do if you hover over them or click on them. It'll kind of give you the gist of it.
Okay.
So, first elixir, high jump or long jump, and action instead of 2. So we kind of add some things to it. So, and then tools as well, just basically anything else you might need. So,
Elixirs and tools. Okay. I'm just gonna bookmark these pages as well.
yeah, if you want to come back to those and add it later at some other time, next couple weeks until you come back in, feel free. That doesn't have to be done today, as long as we know you have crafting and you can write a note, you know, 2 level 1 elixir or tool items.
Okay.
And with that,
And
I think we're
I'm
winding down.
sorry, am I limited on? I'm limited on what I get to choose, or can I craft all of them?
You go by recipes. So right now you pick 2 recipes to know that
Okay.
are level 1 elixirs and or tools. So you get 2 from any one. It can be for any combination of those 2 lists.
Okay. Cool.
So, and then as you go through, you can try to find things as you go in town. Oh, I want to investigate. Can I find a recipe? Does someone sell recipes? Is there a library? You can use role playing and different things to find out more recipes for your book.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, double checking here. And
We still
once
gotta
we
do
have-
Burger Man stats, by the way.
I know. I'm going to be moving on to that next year in a minute.
Okay. I think
You
I put the
also-
lore in the wrong spot, too.
Not a big deal. First level. Okay. Now, if you come back to my page, Danny, if you're looking at my streaming thing, you also get a feat. So investigator feat at first level, and then you gain an investigator class feat, which I click on. And again, all these say level 1.
Yeah.
You get to choose any one of those, and that will go under your feats tab, and it'll
Oh.
go under the class section for class feats.
Okay.
So you get to pick a different ability. So
Okay. Cool.
okay,
Thanks.
so I think we're done with your thing right now until we get to equipment. So I'm gonna put a pin in you for right now,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna let's go to Gunslinger for a minute. Bergman, I swear I'm gonna get to you in a moment.
Saving the best for last. I get
Pretty much, yeah. It's
it.
Wow, already role playing it out, ain't you?
Gotta practice.
so he knows me. You'll see him on Monday. He can give me crap then for going last. It's
Yeah,
fine.
right.
And quick shout out, PK. You doing okay? Anything?
Yeah, I think I'm doing good so far. Still just chipping away at these options.
Yeah, you have
There's so
plenty of
many.
options. There are.
Yeah.
I do have a lot of things to choose from. Yeah, so
That's the
But
good
I
and bad
think
thing
I'm-
about Pathfinder. It's very much a like technical strategy kind of added to like, oh, this could be a thing. Let's make it something instead of you just trying to figure it out. It's a lot of Dungeons and Dragons is like, oh, I want to do this. Okay, we'll make up our rules and have fun with it. Pathfinder. Oh no, we had an idea for that.
I do think it's kind of appropriate that you're some sort of like crazy magical murder doll. Just gonna put that out there.
I'm not a murder doll.
You're a
pretend
nice
doll.
murder doll.
You're oh okay.
I specifically don't murder. That's one of my tenets.
You specifically don't do that.
Yeah, one of my
Well,
tenets is I
at least-
have to give people a chance to redeem themselves.
Interesting.
Define people.
Hang on, where is it? I've got it up here somewhere.
Because like, are goblins people for your Bergman? Does he count?
Ugh.
Goblins are people too.
It's
Wow, that's a little bit rude.
It says you must first try to redeem those who commit evil acts rather than killing them or meting out punishment. If they then continue on a wicked path, you might need to take more extreme measures.
So
Jesus
you're some
Christ.
sort of like crazy fairy tale doll.
I wouldn't say
Um,
crazy.
Trying to like teach
Yeah,
morals.
I like how we keep imposing maniacal and
I'm
crazy.
sorry.
I'm perfectly
My imagination
sane. Stop it.
Yeah.
He's just a doll. He's just a
No,
little
I'm
guy.
I'm a kid's doll that they like used to feel safe when they were a kid.
Aww.
You know, it's like a safety blanket or teddy bear they used to feel safe.
That's a really neat character concept.
It is pretty cool.
Heather did the same one back when we were doing our first campaign. One of our first ones, she was like, I'm going to be a pacifist.
Beavis
befriended-
said PK is Gino from Mario RPG.
Yeah.
If you've ever played that.
I have played Mario RPG. I don't remember Gino though.
I'll have to send you a picture. Sorry.
Think of it like I mean, of course, I'm gonna go to horror because that's, you know, I'm thinking of like the T-Rex stuffed animal from Nightmare on Elm Street. Like the kid puts it at the foot of the bed to keep Freddy Krueger away, and it works somehow.
I remember that.
It's funny.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, so Gunslinger, we've got in. Back to,
What was the story you were going to say before I rudely interrupted you?
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
No, we had a bit where a bunch of goblins were attacking this town, and MissKweh's character went off, and every time I met one, hey, you should leave before he hurt you. Rolled some excessive diplomacy number. So all these, she went through and not only did she befriend the all the I think actually kobolds, befriend all the kobolds. She made one their friend, sent them back to the kobold main encampment to go off and transfer or convert everyone to follow the deity of one of our other players. So our friend Jahi was playing a woman that was like following this deity. It's like, oh, I'm basically this goddess type character. So these kobolds became worshiping her, and they used them to go off and help the townspeople out in like as their basically army. And every time we went somewhere, MissKweh would make either something her pet or her friend. And I don't think we
Yeah,
had a fight
I
for
tend
like
to
the
do
7th
that.
session.
I tend to do that.
She plays
love
like Pokemon. It's like she
Gotta
will
catch 'em
roll
all.
like crap throughout every single fight, and then it's like, I want to make this thing my friend. Nat 20 every time. It's just insane, and I love
I
it.
like making friends.
You make lots of friends. It's just so good. So, gunslinger time. You got your gunslinger way found out, right? You
Your
did the
mic's not
Pistolar
on.
thing? Oh,
Yes, I do. Yep. My mic was on.
okay. So you got your pistol, everything. We took care of that, right? I want to make sure we got everything. So we got your single reload and all those. And we got your advanced deed and your greater deed and all that stuff situated.
Yep, I got my initial deed sorted.
Okay. Oh, I see the ones at 9th. Yeah, so that's good. So that's perfect for that. I don't need to be giving you 9th level stuff because I'm not paying attention. Okay. Then there's a gunslinger. There's a gunslinger feats now.
Yes.
So you
So
can do.
I've chosen what is it? Hit the dirt.
Okay. Great. I'm going to check out what that is.
It's a reaction against a melee attack on me.
Oh, it's a ranged strike attack.
Yeah.
So it's not a melee near you. It's whatever they.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm reading it right.
Yeah, it's whenever a monster I can see does an attack against me.
You flinch. Okay. This is where I'm going to get technical on my thing here because I want to make. I'm getting to the point where I'm kind of like, it says fling. I'm like, I know I'm thinking like jumping out of the way or kind of just throwing your body willy nilly. But it doesn't say you go prone. So I think you just get out of harm's way.
You do go prone. It says under the description for it, regardless of whether or not
Oh,
the
then
attack hits,
oh, okay.
you
There's
go
an
prone
archetype.
after completing your leap.
Oh, it's a +2 to AC after triggering the attack.
Yep.
Okay, I just read that first part and see that bottom part down there. I was looking at the half sheet. Triggering attack hits, you land prone after complete. Okay. That's actually not bad for you because then it's things actions to get up. Okay, cool. So you have that going. That's fantastic. And
I've
then
put it in the class feats and abilities, and I've also put the singular expertise
Okay.
gunslinger trait in there as well.
Okay. Yeah, it's basically wherever you're going to find it for you to remember that it's there. So cool.
Yep.
Um.
Which is a
Okay.
+1 bonus to damage rolls
Yes.
with
With
firearms.
firearms and crossbows. Okay.
Yep.
So we're going to remember that because if you decide to buy for the your a crossbow or your firearm,
Yep.
when we go to it, add it to under your range strikes, we can add the circumstance bonus into your mathematic formula there.
Yep.
So that's a +1 to see
Damage.
damage.
Yep. Circumstance damage bonus.
And yeah, okay, great. Okay, so you're done.
Yep.
For now. Awesome. Back to PK.
Yes, so I've got Redeemer is the, I guess, archetype or whatever. What's a cause that I've chosen.
Okay. Are you happy with that? Because I know we have our own DD. Are you happy with how that goes with Redeemer?
Yeah, totally fine.
Okay, great.
Totally fine. And then for my champion feat, I just went with pretty straightforward the Redeemer feat. It just makes my what's called weight of guilt, and it makes the glimpse of redemption just a little bit more potent. Now, I do have a question about glimpse of redemption.
Okay.
Because it says that it's a reaction, but it doesn't say how many times I can use this thing. Is this something that's usable like every round? What's the?
It should be every round. I'm gonna look here.
That seems very
Seems a bit strong.
That seems very strong. If it's every round.
Okay, so the enemy has to damage your ally.
And they both have
They
to
both
be
are within
within
15 feet of you.
Right. But I can make it to where they're unharmed or my ally gains resistance. That seems potent.
Okay, this is the first time I'm gonna call bullshit on this game. It's not because then he becomes enfeebled too.
They do,
So
and actually my weight
all melee stuff.
And my weight of guilt actually makes it stupefied versus enfeebled. So it actually makes that second one stronger. So they choose one of those two effects. They either do no damage, or my ally gets resistance and they become stupefied.
I'll be back in a moment.
Okay, yeah, you can use that once per campaign is what I'm going to call
it. Yeah.
Stupefied allows... Okay, now, I'm sorry. That was a feat you said that makes it go stupefied.
It's one of my It's a
what was it called?
It's a champion feat. It's called Weight of Guilt. It says guilt clouds the minds of those who ignore your glimpse of redemption.
Okay, so it's an either or thing.
Yeah, so they either don't harm my teammate or they choose to harm my teammate. And if they choose to harm my teammate, then my teammate gets resistance to the damage equal to 2 plus my level, and the enemy becomes stupefied.
No, you get a choice. Enfeebled 2 hurts their strength. The other one hurts their intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. You choose what
I can just pick which one. Okay, cool.
You pick. That's what I'm saying. It's even stupider.
Cool.
Until the end of its next turn. So you get to choose whether or not it's enfeebled 2 or stupefied to, which gives a negative. So it's either
So I can make it more susceptible to physical or more susceptible
yeah.
to.
So if it's a magic user, you can hurt its magic value, unless it gets the spell. So it's basically stupefied for spellcasters and enfeebled for melee.
Yeah, see, I think that's awesome.
You
I
just
would
break the game. Congratulations.
I'm just trying to protect my friends.
When you get to the first battle, it's just a bunch of like long range, 20 feet or past people
Yeah,
throwing off like
exactly.
fire and kitty litter and like catnip and things and all this stuff going after you. You wonder why. Like, why is this here?
And then
Yeah,
Danny
or-
just jumps over there because of the catnip.
Right.
Okay. So I think your champion's pretty much good.
Yeah, I just need to pick a deific weapon, which is just gonna be, great sword or
Yeah.
some martial weapon, whatever I was gonna
They
pick.
got good
Anyway,
things in there. So yeah. Okay.
We still gotta do Burgerman's stats.
Don't worry, I'm going to Burgerman for his bit here.
Alright, you're doing
Okay.
it now? Because I can pull
I'm
up
gonna
his
go
sheet.
right now.
Alright.
Pull up a sheet. I can pull up a sheet too. You can go.
All right.
Okay.
I am Galeazzo de Bunzo.
I'm gonna call you Gail.
I'm gonna call you Gail.
Not Gale.
How you say it, girl?
Galeazzo.
Galeazzo.
Di Bunzo.
Galeazzo. Is it de Bunzo?
Galeazzo.
Is that
Alright.
like hamburger? Is that
No.
Burger Man?
I only speak common.
It's gelatinous of bun. So
Can I call you Bunzo?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yay. Alright.
Well, you speak more than common now.
That's right.
Alright.
Pop
It's
it.
it's the Italian
Oh,
version of
shit.
Galahad.
You might have to edit his sheet a bit. Because I've forgotten some stuff. Hold on.
Italian.
He's trained. Now you put an Italian in his freaking thing, girl.
I can do what I want.
Nature
Okay.
and
So-
stealth. I forgot those.
Okay. Let's go to first of all, anyone else that's so the PK and Default and Danny. We have an equipment list if you want to look into the compendium, or also just go ahead and look at the equipments on the website we're at. They have an equipment thing. You can look at adventuring gear, chemical items, armor, and look for that kind of stuff, and just kind of figure out which ones you want, and write them in the notes section or something else, and I'll help you with those in a minute when we get everyone else's. We can at least start perusing through them. You get
Awesome
15
that they
gold
have
to
the,
spend. So
They've got all the starting gear and stuff, but they have nothing for kineticist. And I'm like, what?
Where do you see starting gear?
So on the compendium website, the Arcus of Nethys, it's the first of the green ones on the side, under character creation.
the equipment one there, yes.
Hey!
Oh,
So.
amazing.
I was trying to add dark vision, girl. I'll do it later then.
How many people are working on this thing, or was that are you working on yours?
I think Burger Man was messing with it.
Oh, I'm quitting out of it.
How dare you work on your own sheet?
No! Get back
Okay.
in it! Get back in it, girl!
Let's go back in it so you make changes. So we're gonna go look through this.
All right.
Okay, so what am I double checking with here?
You need ability scores, and I have it written down. So, from his ancestry, he gets dexterity and charisma, and then a freebie.
Okay, so dexterity, we're gonna go to 12. And what was the other one? Dexterity and what?
Dexterity, charisma, and then a freebie of his choice. But I figured we'd do the free ones last, right?
No, just go ahead and pick a freebie now.
Okay. So what?
Because this one is we're doing this one for Ancestry's Ancestry. This, as we get towards the end, we'll kind of like add the fourth one together at the very last.
Okay,
so-
so is he wanting to go ahead and choose a freebie? So out of all the stats,
Out of all the stats,
yeah.
give me. I imagine strength, right? It should be defensor.
Yes.
No, you would need
No.
dexterity.
Okay, then
Left
more
you.
of that, I suppose.
Because all your core
Yeah.
stat for your class is dexterity, and you already have that. I don't know. Can
Okay.
he put the freebies in his dexterity? No.
Okay.
So you have to choose between. I would either choose between Constitution or Intelligence, personally.
You got this. I can
Constitution.
just go take a nap for a while.
Constitution helps with your HP. Sorry. I'll shut up.
Constitution, then. I think I'll go with Constitution.
Okay, yeah. It's different things with it. If you're doing the fencer stuff, right? It's gonna be more your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yes.
most likely you have a finesse weapon to go off and do things like MissKweh was saying. So dexterity's there, yeah. So strength would be a lot of like carrying capacity, being more kind of stuff into it. But
I see.
if you're going to be up in the thick of things, and you want to be up close.
Which I think is a lot of my character right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we'll throw that up here. Okay.
Cool.
Now, background. What'd you choose for your background?
He chose courier.
Courier. Okay, cool.
And he gets a society trained, and he gets a lore of the city he grew up, which I accidentally put all of his lore stuff in his feats on accident.
Okay, well let's...
He has a ton of lore shit. He gets an additional lore.
Okay, okay, he has goblin lore, additional lore. Okay.
I don't know what the additional lore is because he hasn't chosen it yet.
Okay.
He gets to choose. And then he gets, yeah.
Is it additional lore for, is that a feat, or is that...
It's from the goblin lore feat. So, if you do the goblin...
Yeah.
He gets an additional... he got an additional lore for the goblin lore.
Okay. Okay.
Ain't no way you made the same joke, Defaults. There ain't no way. You the second person. You the second person. Ain't no way.
Making me second guess my choice.
So the background gives him dexterity and intelligence and a freebie.
Okay. Automatically explain to me.
I didn't put the additional here.
I know. I got this. I really just should have given you my character and had you just change a few things about it, because you and I did things pretty similar. So we're gonna go off and...
Yeah, you also gain the additional Lord General feat for Goblin lore. That's what it says. Unless I read it wrong.
I think you're fine.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just kind of... Do you mind me changing your character sheet a little bit around here?
No, that's fine, please.
I'm a baby.
If we could put somewhere in my character sheet that I'm allergic to nuts.
Oh my god.
What?
Why?
Me
Goblin nuts. I'm not gobbling these nuts.
Oh no.
I'm leaving.
Wait, but I thought it was True Love Burger Man.
I'm out of here.
Now, for the record, I'll put on there no nuts. And if I feed you nuts in the game, you are going to have an allergic reaction.
Was it Gelazo, No Nuts, Dibunzo?
No.
No!
That is pretty funny, though.
One of my crafting things makes soup. I'm putting nuts in it.
There you go.
Not you giving the goblin his nuts, girl.
You picked up. So, now you have it in nature and stealth, right? Are the two things you have from there.
Yes, I've already put that on there.
I saw that. If I'm trained in the skills, you get a background. Okay, so I am going to...
Oh, I think I did something wrong.
I'm trying to figure out how to delete this.
It's there forever.
I know. I'm just gonna... We'll just add this to it here.
I'm sorry about that. I told you I put it in the wrong spot.
Additional lore. Okay. Additional lore. You get not experience compass field. Choose lore. Okay. Well, that's an actual. That's not bad because actual is an actual feat. So we're going to throw that
You
here.
said we get 5 gold to start with?
15.
15
15.
gold.
15
Holy
gold.
shit, we're rich.
I spent 7 gold on one thing, though.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Same. My gun costs 7 gold.
Oh, I should buy things, huh?
My
Oh,
bottled
no.
sunlight costs 7
But
gold.
I'll come to that when we're all doing it,
Okay.
so I don't screw anything up.
Because I don't.
So,
My character doesn't eat the normal way. It has a photosynthesis. So if
So
I'm
you have a
without.
bottle of sunlight.
Yeah. So in case we're in a cave for long or like somewhere inside for long.
Yeah.
So that way I don't starve to death because I have to have sunlight.
okay.
Because I'm a plant.
Oh wait, I have. Okay, I'm good with unarmed attacks, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I just punch.
We got them kitty cat claws.
Yeah. Don't you get? Do you get like a damage bonus to unarmed because you've got claws?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm looking.
Are you on my Are you seeing my streaming page here, Burgerman?
Yes.
Here is all of the lores you have options of for your additional lore.
Yeah, good lord.
What? Oh, maybe I should have had you look at that lore list while we were just sitting here not doing nothing.
Lore about a type of food or drink. That sounds up my alley.
I mean, you can become the connoisseur of like alcohol or certain food, or
And high
you can do the
society
con-
stuff?
You can do the lore about nuts.
No. If Des doesn't have wood, Burgerman doesn't have nuts.
You know what? Warfare lore sounds kind of fun.
Phrasing.
I can make it.
Oh, you don't have nuts?
Goral.
Not
This
he,
can get wood.
he
I guess.
has
I don't know. So go
nuts.
figure.
but he okay, not though. Wow.
Changing my element.
Now you're changing it to wood, girl.
I need an adult.
I don't know.
We are the adults.
Give me midwifery lore.
I was just gonna say I'll give you extra gold if you go like midwifery.
Girl, this one time we were delivering this baby. Hooey!
I'm dying. If you actually take that, I will literally pass
There's
away.
also there's versatile things for like merchant lore and things like that if you want to be more haggling and understand how things work.
Guild. Well, I'm not in a guild. Games
Well,
lore.
Again, these aren't about like what you're a part of. It's just knowledge you have. So
Knowledge
you could
I have.
have. So it's like you don't have to be in a guild to have knowledge about what all the guilds do and how they work. So it's more of like, hey, oh,
You
this
just
is
know
the,
stuff.
you know, it's this like it's the Adventurers Guild. I know that in this area that if you roll well enough, oh, here's the leader of it. Here's how long they've been founded. Here's how they act. Here's things to get into it. And secretly, there's some people here kind of creeps at this rank, and we should be wary of them and stuff like that. You kind of just get from your general knowledge of it.
I can buy so much alcohol.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go with lore about a type of food or drink.
Cool.
I guess.
Look at you, high society.
Okay.
Little
The salad
goblin
fork
man.
goes on the outside.
What food or drink do you want?
Pizza, obviously.
Okay. No, you said pizza. It's done.
Yeah, let's do it.
You want to pick something else?
Final
Like,
answer.
more generalized? Okay.
You know all the
You missed out with the
pizzas.
Burger Man thing.
I know.
You
I-
should have put your pizza man as his name.
Yeah, but that wasn't a ZZ Top song.
Is this my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard in Bard Court? Yes, it is. Awesome. I love that for my...
I think I'm gonna spell delicacies, but I don't care right now. Actually, I do because I'm gonna look it up because I feel like I
You have a master's degree in English.
do, but I don't.
That's
I
pretty
forgot
cool.
the I did not. Yeah, I forgot the I. I knew it didn't look right. I'm also all hooked up in Mountain Dew.
Why?
Nice.
I have my sparkling lime water.
Not your effervescent citrus water.
See, you know all about that because you had the lore ability.
No. I'll be honest, mine was a Monster Energy drink, but that was not the quote from Talladega Nights we watched the other day. So okay, so that is your additional lore.
I love
So
it.
we're going to, that's still your feet there. So now we have you also get city lore.
Yep. I know about all the best pizza places in my city.
Oh, you a city boy.
I'm a dazzling urbanite. I give pizza tours when I'm not fighting, I guess.
You give him a tour of your pizza?
Mm-hmm.
Do you need his other stats?
Knows the best scones from New York City to Tokyo.
Because you didn't add the other ones in there, girl.
No, I'm trying to fix the lore mistake for a minute for the background. So give me a second.
Wow. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing my
I
best.
think you had it. Your best was great. You did very well for everything else here, and I appreciate the effort you did with it. Now,
It's like
we'll
the
go
blind
with,
leading the blind.
that was a huge service. Now I know kind of like where to get started for next time, at least. You know, this was a good orientation.
after this character dies, I know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Okay, ability square background for Burgerman then. Any stats? Did I lose her? Bueller.
Bueller.
She had just asked, "Do you want the stats right?" And then I said yes, and then she just like went away. I didn't dream that, right?
So Danny's character's done?
Like,
Everybody's character's done? You guys are just doing equipment, right?
Yes.
Awesome. I feel like after we've made our characters, we should introduce our characters. At least, like, the rough concept at the end. Or do you want to do it at the start of the next session?
I'm at embolism right now. Hold on. Maybe I need the stats for Burgerman.
Oh. I didn't hear you.
I know, I've been saying it a few times, and you just, Burgerman was even asking, you just kind of went blank.
Oh, girl. That's bad. Alright, hold on. So, background is dexterity, intelligence, plus a freebie.
Okay. So dexterity now can go up to 14.
Mm-hmm.
Intelligence
He
will
gets
go
3
up.
freebies.
Damn.
That's usually how it goes.
And then dexterity plus 1 from his class as well.
Hold on. Dexterity. Okay.
So he gets dexterity from
Stop.
his...
1 second, please.
oh my god.
With his goblin attributes, he gets dexterity, his charisma, and his free 1, but his wisdom is his flaw, so he gets a -2 to wisdom.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I know. It's fine.
Wow.
I don't think you had you might have. I don't know if you had a flaw. You might have. I think it was intelligence for yours.
Oh.
Mine was the intelligence flaw. That's how I got
Yeah.
to 8.
And that's how everyone gets it, and it's perfectly fine. So you have your class then was the
Swashbuckling.
swashbuckler. Yep.
Yeah.
let me go back to
Fencer.
Let me get back to swashbuckler here, and I just want to double check that I'm not forgetting anything with your stuff.
He gets 3
Okay.
dexterity bonuses.
Yes, he does.
Dang.
3 freebies, 1 charisma, 1 intelligence.
Okay.
Well, he
So
already
with
used
your-
1 freebie on the Constitution, so he's got 2 left.
Yeah. Yeah.
So right now you have your. Let me Okay. Gain ability boost. Okay. For class. Okay.
And then he gets 4 more skills plus intelligence modifier.
Okay. And you said you were a courier, correct?
Yes.
Sometimes I need to actually visualize the thing too, so it's not a.
Yeah.
Visualize
He has
the-
dark vision as well.
Okay.
I didn't know where to add that.
That would be under senses. I think I'm going to do that. One must be dexterity. Okay, so from the courier, you went dexterity, and then you get 1 free ability. So.
Is there a way to bring my wisdom back up to like a neutral 0?
Yes, you can.
With that?
That can
Yep.
be your freebie.
Let me do that.
Okay. So that would be up to 10.
He don't want no minuses, girl.
Nope. Okay, so that is your background
Be
is
positive
covered for that.
Yes.
You got your trained society. I'm going to double check. I think sure to get that in there. Yep. And you gain the clean content skill feat. You give him that. I just want to see what that does.
Glean
Okay.
contents was from his
Yes.
background, I
background.
believe.
Yep.
Yeah, courier.
Yeah.
I just want to see what that was. You were trained in the lore skill for the city in which you were raised. Okay. So it's not individual of. Where were you raised at, Bergerman?
You get to make it up.
Where you from, man?
Yeah.
Goblin San Francisco.
Goblin Francisco?
San Fran Goblin.
There we go.
Okay. So we're going off, and now I have to create lore for San Fran Goblin. Thank you for that.
Yes.
There's one in every group.
This is my
Okay.
first time. I am so sorry.
This is my
That's
first
okay.
time causing trouble. Not in the slightest, girl.
And it's perfectly fine. You know, it's the DM or the GM as I am
just a bunch
game
of
mastering this instead of dungeon mastering this. I always know that if I don't like your character, that rocks can fall at any time.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm just picturing Goblin San Francisco. It's just full of tech goblins.
There you go.
Terrible real estate prices. It's all come together in my head.
I'm just picturing opening to that show Full House with all goblins as like the characters.
Yes.
Wake up, San Fran Goblin. So okay. So courier is done. That. Now we're going on to swashbuckler part. You get an ability boost to dexterity only for your bit. So that goes up to 16. And we didn't do hit points.
No. So he gets 6 hit points as a goblin. And then it's 10 plus his con.
And you pick the tailed goblin, or whatever it was?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I want to look at that for because I didn't. I don't have that in my version of my book here, so I want to see what that is.
Yeah, we picked an obscure one. Sorry.
See that. Where'd you find that at? Just so I can see.
It was under the ancestries. So on there, the archetypes, or is it? Hold on, let me see if I
You
can
did
find
archetype,
it.
didn't you?
Ancestry. Let me go to the goblin page. And then under goblin heritages, it's there was like a table that I saw. Hold on.
Goblin.
Where did I go? There it
That's what
is.
I'm asking.
Tailed goblin right there.
Where at?
So if you go to the goblin page and then go
Yep.
under goblin heritages, it's under snow goblin.
Goblin heritages.
Yeah, on the top. So if you there should be goblin details, goblin feats, goblin heritages. You just click on the heritages.
I don't think I don't think we're on the same
I don't
page.
think I'm on the same page. No.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, go to character creation.
Oh.
Go to
Okay,
ancestries.
ancestries. Okay. Goblin heritages.
Click
Okay.
on
Oh, there it is.
No,
goblin.
I'm with you now. I'm with you now.
Sorry, I thought you were already on
Tailed.
there.
There it is.
There it is. Tail
Yeah,
of
that's
goblin.
from. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That is from old content.
Oh.
But we can still use it. You have a powerful tail likely being descended from a community of monkey goblins.
Oops.
Can I do you want the tail ability or what's your? Because I may want to.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay. Because all those abilities right now are going off your strength modifier for those abilities that you have nothing in right now, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that if you want to have the tail. I know there's the unbreakable one that you gain 10 hit points over ahead of it. You get other things kind of going into it that could add to that, and you have if there's anything else you wanted with the razor, anything else, we can go to that one. But if you want the tailed one, despite the athletic stuff, then we're good because you can always add points in with your freebie stuff. So we're doing the tailed goblin.
Yeah. Let final answer. Tailed goblin. We'll just.
Great. Just want to make sure that's
Yeah.
what you wanted. Okay.
Yeah.
Hardtail, tailspin, and feats requiring tail. Okay. Cool. We got that then. Okay. So we did the external stuff into it. Now you get, as a bonus bit, now you get 4 different ability scores you can add a +2 to.
4 different ability scores. I can add a +2 to. Okay.
So you get,
Go ahead.
so you can make your dex. So you can make your dex 18 if you want, which will max it out for first level. You can add it to con. You can add one to strength. Pick anything you want to add to. These are all freebies for you.
All right. Then I think I want to add. Well, does adding 2 points to strength really do much, or not really?
Strength they'll give you +1 bonus to your athletics checks and anything you have to do for strength climbing, anything you have to use your tail for. They'll give you a +1 to that. So
That
if you
sounds
plan
good.
on using your tail a lot, I would add the 1 there.
Yeah, let's do it. That'll be my 1 there.
Now that we know we're doing tailed and it has that little the extra strength thing to it, do you still want to put that 1 into wisdom to make it a 10, or do you want to bring that back down to 8 and make your strength a 2?
Well, I still. How many more frees do I have? 1 more?
You have 3 more.
3 more. Can I just do 2 at the same time into strength of those, or
Well,
do I have to withdraw?
technically,
Probably not.
you're not supposed to put 2 into the same one, but we can take your wisdom up to your strength from that one you did.
Yeah.
No, we can't. Crap. That was your answer. No, we can't.
That's kind of the same thing, though. Just.
Yeah, no, we can't
Yeah.
because that was part of your
Yeah. Okay. No problem. That's okay. Then.
I'm trying to remember when you. Give me 1 second. I'll see if I can fudge this. Just dexterity for that. Your background courier gave you freebie, didn't it?
It did.
Yes.
Okay. So you can take your courier's freebie and put it into your strength. Okay.
Okay.
And then we're taking this freebie and putting it into your wisdom to make it
The same. Okay.
same. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect.
It's the same thing, but I want to make sure that technically I'm not favoring one over the other.
Yeah, different means to the
So
same end.
those
I got
two.
it, yeah.
So we have 1, 2, 3 done, and you get 1 more. You can do con
you put-
again, your charisma, or your intelligence.
1 more into Constitution.
Okay. Sounds good. And that makes sense if you're going for that. Okay. Your DC is a dexterity. Speed's 25. I'm kind of double checking everything else she has. I think we're good. Languages: Goblin, Common, and Italian. You have dark vision, right? You said
Yeah.
vision. Get your hit points from your, I think it's 6.
Yeah, from the goblin.
Yeah, it's 6 and
then
10
your
plus con.
swashbuckler is 10 plus con. Con's already in there. So class is 10. Okay. So, I think your save and throws look good. Everything else is. I'm gonna read up all your stuff here in a bit. Where'd you see for dark vision at? Or you just didn't put it in?
We didn't put it in, I don't think.
Okay.
What was it?
Dark vision.
No, we
Didn't know
did
if you
not
put
put
it
it
in.
in. I
Okay.
didn't know where to put it, to be honest.
Okay, so I think we're pretty much good. Okay, I think that's good for now. We can always adjust things later on. I'll review this kind of stuff and make sure everything else works. I think you're good to go.
Except for equipment, which we'll
Yes.
do it before the next session. I'll get with you and we'll do it.
Thank
Yeah,
you. I think I appreciate you both for the guidance.
Yep. Yeah, and anyone else that's working on stuff, does anyone have questions about equipment or anything as we're getting into it?
So looking into the equipment, are we getting like the normal stuff just by default, or do we have to buy it as well, like the torches and the bedrolls and stuff like that?
There is something I think in the equipment where it is a.
You could do class kits.
There's like class, there's adventuring gear. I think there's a. Sometimes they have bits where it's like, oh, here's a dungeoneering pack or something else they have for it. I'm trying to see if there's actually one.
Because I was looking in the adventuring gear, but it doesn't show like a bag or anything that has like stuff already in it.
Adventurers pack.
Adventurers pack, yes, what I just
Yeah.
saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what has pretty much all your base stuff.
Where was that?
If you go to the Roll20 and you click the little it's like a book. It's like a book icon. There's like 3 books in
Oh, okay.
And then if you type in gear or starting gear or something like that, it's starting.
Oh, okay. So we're buying our gear on here.
You can do it either place. So here there is a. You get some close to yours. So like if you wanted there's a rogue equipment pack.
Yeah.
That has certain things into it. Certain adventurers pack is probably what you're looking for. So we can type in pack or adventurers pack, and that should.
Yeah, this is 15 SP.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a quick question. How do you remove something that you've added?
God, I don't know. We found it like one time, and
you see the little padlock, PK?
Yes.
If you click the padlock underneath what you put in, you should get a little like dustbin icon next to it.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna try that on Gail's thing here.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Much better.
Where's the padlock?
On the bottom of the little window. So each window has a little padlock. So if you see the plus sign, just go to the opposite side and there should be a padlock there.
Like over there on the brown spots.
Oh,
like,
I see. Okay.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
There's the padlock there. Oh, that's how we did before. Okay. There we go. Fantastic. Thank you, Des. Give yourself a hero point. I'm not kidding.
There you go. You got a hero point. Is that basically like inspiration?
Yeah, it's kind of what they use for the inspiration bit. It's basically though, like if you do heroic deeds, then you'll get kind of like a heroic kind of point. Well, Des, give yourself 2 because everyone basically, I'll give everyone 1 to start off with, but you have 2. It's also things as well you can use like
PK's thing. Oh, I got one.
So if I say I have a firearm, do I put that under worn items or just in my character sheet under range strikes?
I don't think it truly matters, and we're going to kind of assume that you're going to have it. I would, if you want to get technical, we can put it under worn items and then just
The thing is, with
put
worn
under
items,
the.
it won't give you an attack roll. But if you put it under ranged attacks, it will give you an attack roll with
So,
it.
I was going to say you have to use both. If you're going to do it, make sure you put it under ranged items, so like Desi get the attack. Plus,
Yep.
if you want to put it in worn, then that way it is something where I know where it is in your stuff. If something where, God forbid, you left, oh, I'm going to put my pack over here and you leave it.
Okay.
Well, then you left your gun. You know what I mean? So if it's worn on you, then it's with you at all times. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so we have Eric of Candelise. Is that right?
Yep.
Is that Eric can pronounce your name?
Sorry?
Default, is it Eric of Candelise?
Yes.
Okay. Is Candelise a location or a family name, or how are we?
That is location. It's the city I'm from.
Okay. Okay. Emerald and Spring Emmy. Gale, I'm not pronouncing that.
I'm gonna call him Bunzo.
Kothar. Go right ahead.
PK, are you just PK?
No, I haven't. I don't
There's-
have
You're gonna have like an actual name.
Yeah.
Is it Neris Delisi?
Yes.
Okay, Delisi. Okay. PK and then player 7 is Jimmy.
Yeah. He was asleep when I went down there,
And
so.
then- He was asleep when I went down there like at 1. He's
Yeah.
been, gosh, he's...
Oh, did you give him his skills plus his intelligence score for Burgerman?
No, I thought you did. Okay, we're gonna go.
No,
do
I
that now.
didn't. Sorry.
Okay.
I needed to
Nope,
know his
that's fine.
intelligence score to do it.
Okay.
Also, on the
so
background art, I do appreciate that goblin with a beer and a burger. It's pretty cool.
Do you want it?
I like it.
No, I can make that. I can make that your token if you want it.
Sure.
Okay.
The
I didn't-
only Leshy art that I can find is AI art, and I hate it.
I know. Well,
It makes me sad.
God, if only we knew someone who could draw. Gosh.
I want a commission, though.
I know,
And
you-
I don't
I need
know
to
if
get you to
PK
commit
has
to
time.
I don't think he does. He has to do his own thing, girl.
That's right. Well,
Okay.
mine shouldn't take too long to draw because he's very tiny.
Okay. Let's do it this way here.
So he gets 5 skills, I guess.
Hold on 1 second, and I will probably going to be soon. But yeah. Yep. Okay. Wait, no, that's not.
What do I put for critical damage? Do I leave it as 1d4 plus the additional 1d10?
That's character, which allows thing. Sorry, 1 second. My apologies. I'm kind of trying to. Okay. I'll work with you first. What was the question?
For critical damage, do I change anything there for the pistol? Because there isn't anything in.
No.
No.
No, I think pretty much just.
Okay.
Is what it is.
The only change that I needed to make was that specialization effect, where a target must succeed a fortitude save or be stunned.
Yeah, just make a note for that kind of thing that we can refer to.
Yeah, put that under critical notes.
Yep. AC. Perception. Yeah. The main thing I'll try to look for you guys is we'll try to find things that you want to use as a token for your. Oh, his perception's off too. Okay. For your character, because we get to go off and get little tokens set up, like what I'm doing with Burgerman here to represent your character. So it can be a picture you have, something else that you've enjoyed, something you've drawn. It can be some sort of symbol. It can just be a pistol for, the gunslinger if you want. It's kind of whatever you want to symbolize you.
Gonna have to do Final Fantasy 14 character creator.
PK.
Oh.
I love it.
It's a family name.
I can see that. You should make a crest,
100%.
like a coat of arms for him.
Definitely.
Baron Serenity.
I'm surprised you didn't call him. Oh, wait, you can't call him Sir Rusty.
Now Rusty's taken.
Yep, that's true.
Okay. I'm going to try changing saving this. Okay. Burgerman, you're in roll 20 still, right?
Yes.
Try grabbing your character, your name of your character on your on our character page, and try dragging out like that.
Yeah, perfect.
Great. Now the other thing I got to do, I think your perception might be off. I need to go check that. Yep. No, maybe not. Okay, that's right. They just do it as the 5-bit. Okay.
I unfortunately do have to step away.
That's understandable. It's going a little bit longer than we normally intended to, so I appreciate you staying this long and help out.
Yeah, 7's gonna be the stop time, I think. Right? Is that a good?
Cool. Works for me.
All right, awesome.
me,
I'll
yeah.
see you in the next session then, PK. Thank you for being
Sounds great. Thanks for the invite. Thanks for helping me create a
Oh.
character. I'm really excited.
here. Yeah,
It's
session
great.
1.
It's great meeting you. I was really
Yeah,
happy,
take
and
care,
I'm
okay?
excited to go up and play with you and everyone else. So thank you so much.
Yeah, this is gonna be good. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, bye.
Later.
Bye.
What a nice guy.
What a nice fella.
He's a great guy.